Hey Jake, making another video. This time I'm going to be talking about the trap adapters. So I made use of the JSON you sent me, and what I found was causing the problem was the no ticket JSON. As soon as I removed it, it seemed to work fine. So let me see if I can bring that up for you here. So this JSON was causing the thing not to work. All I did is I pulled that a user-defined 10 and they all started working. So I been playing around with it yesterday and today. I've learned quite a bit. In fact, this is actually going to help me with the Apache Ambari stuff because I've figured out how the oops, that's not it. I figured out how the script and log path work. So when the time comes, if we can test that script in a successful fashion, I'll be able to apply that no problem. So this, we've already got some IBM-GPFS traps with like we've got two 6.1s, and I actually discovered that it will let me just add traps with the exact same names and numbers ad nauseum. So based on that, I figured out how to do the lookup. In fact, I wanted to show you that. So, oops. All right, so this is the test server. So it's .43, and I've already loaded up one trap from the JSON. Now I'm going to show you real quick. This is the new output. I've added places to add the path and the log in that initial dialog box. This is more based on the example you sent me. Now I've made a couple of major changes. So when I was looking through this one in particular, the IBM-GPFS, let me find one with a ticket on it. I noticed that here we go, here's got a ticket. So the UD action ticket and the user-defined 10 ticket IBM-GPFS is actually used by the script that was actually specified by the guy. Now this is the raw output that comes from the ASL script. This ticket colon source and the word ticket. So I've completely removed the portion of the code that tried to reinterpret this data because it looks like the Perl script is already doing that. So if user-defined 10 is not nothing, then generate a new user-defined 10, although in this case it turns it to UD10 JSON. I'm wondering if that might have had something to do with our original problem. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and upload these, and you and I can discuss it on Monday if you feel up to it. So, but okay, yeah, and I've updated the documentation to include the script and the log, and it just does ticket and user defined 10. So yeah, I'm going to show you this real quick. This is where I made use of that lookup OID stuff you sent me, and I'm very grateful for that. So I'm going to go ahead and run this code here and select the JSON. So it comes here and it does the, actually let me just go ahead and run to here. So got a 200 and it returned actually we're going to look at content here, and it returned nothing. That's not good. Oh yeah, it did. Okay, so it did return something, my bad. Alright, so it returned this guy. So what I keyed off of was the OID, the generic, the specific, but I also added the name since there were some that are already in there and I didn't want to overwrite them without knowing more about them. If they are throwaway, we can actually modify this code to, look for all the duplicates and consolidate them into a single one if you'd be interested in it working that way. Again, we can discuss it. So when this part goes through, what it's doing right here is it's mining out all of the IDs and adding it to the JSON that we're pushing up. So, and right now it's not finding any, so I'm going to let it go ahead and finish its thing. So this is where it is going ahead and it's pushing all of the new traps up to the server. So now you can see where it added all 16 of them right here, and it didn't duplicate this guy, so we know that the update was successful. And I'm going to go ahead and open up the log file. Oops, and it wanted to open it up in Notepad. Let's go Notepad++. Alright, so you can see that this one now specifies that it was updated, and you can see that it tacked on all the IDs to do the update as opposed to the addition. So successfully installed this guy, and it went ahead and it did just the UD action ticket and the user defined 10 this way that the Perl script uses to generate the ticket information for this. So this is my question to you. If you want, we can see UD action and user defined 10, which will get caught right here. So I'm not sure how consistent these ASL scripts are going to be. I think we're still going to be able to do it a lot easier with the tool. But we might have to do a little bit more tweaking than I had originally hoped if we have to rely on the existing Perl scripts. So anyway, man, that's where I'm at. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, and I look forward to discussing this with you Monday. The traps are all in place on the test server, so if you want to go try them out, I'll probably go ahead and push up the HP traps as well. But I'll take a look and see if it's got a Perl script for that one as well. And that hopefully that'll get everything cleaned up to the point where we can go ahead and knock the trap adapters out. Anyway, man, again, have a good weekend. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Talk to you later.